Welcome to Channel 6 News at 11 o'clock with Spartacus and
Leonidas.
Our top story tonight, camels breaking out of the zoo.
Hold that hump. This just in, our Queen Yocasta apparently has killed herself today.
Man, tragic story. On to Joannicus with the story.
I'm here at the scene of Queen Jocasta's suicide. The reasons behind her sudden death are unknown, but it appears that they have something to do with the problems that have been going on with her husband lately. Further investigation will be held later on, and we will be updated with the results. Back to you, Spartacus.
Thank you, Joannicus, for that riveting report. You know, Thebes really is in shambles now.
You know, I don't really know what the king's going to do in the future. But to see what he's doing now, let's check out with our reporter Sidicus at the funeral.
Here I am, live at Yocasta's funeral, where a few friends and her loving husband Oedipus are mourning the life and death of the Queen Yocasta. Her body found just a few days ago, life taken by her own hand. The sadness of these members are shown at the funeral I'm at.
Thank you, Sidicus, for that wonderful report. Truly sad, isn't it?
Thebes will be a mess for quite a while.
You know, some will say that, but I do believe that Creon will be able to take over the reins. I don't know how soon, but hopefully he will be able to do so.
Oedipus did solve the riddle of the Sphinx, though. That was a big time for us.
Yeah, it was. But we actually have some live footage right now of Oedipus freaking out. He might actually take out his own eyes. Let's get to that. Breaking news tonight at the 10 o'clock edition of Channel 6 News. We have revealed the truth behind Queen Yocasta's death.
And it is a shocker.
Oh man, yes it is.
It's a mess. Turns out Oedipus's mom is his wife.
Rough.
He's got it bad. That's for sure, Leonidas.
Joannicus here with Oedipus after he has ripped out his own eyes. Oedipus, on a scale of 1 to 10, how upset are you about your wife/mother's death?
Well, you would be very sad too. So on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd have to say 150.
Wow, that's a lot of emotion. How are you taking this new information about your wife also being your mother?
Well, now knowing that my wife is now also my mother, I could not deal looking at myself. So now physically blind, I was once metaphorically blind to the truth. So now altogether, I am blind.
What a tragic story. Back to you, Spartacus.
Spartacus on scene here today with Oedipus's children. Grieving indeed. Excuse me, little girl. How are you reacting to all this news?
Well, it's really hard, and...
Thank you. How would you?
I don't believe it for a second. That would never happen. This is all a big rumor.
Denial. It's the first stage. Back to you, Leonidas.
You know, just the way he found out was awful. Brought down by his own quest for knowledge. Just terrible.
Curiosity killed the cat.
Yes, indeed it did, Spartacus. Indeed it did.
In front of the whole crowd, too.
You know, this all would never have happened if he had just not bugged that prophet that day.
It's true. It's true. We'll be back to you with more.
Sidicus here with Creon. Now Creon, how do you feel about the whole situation with Oedipus and finding out that he was the killer of Laius?
It was a big shock to me, I'll be honest with you. I didn't really see it coming. But now, Oedipus seems like he wants to be exiled, so I'm faced with the decision to send him away or keep him here with his family. So I have a lot to think about.
So Creon, do you think that it's right for Oedipus to leave his children, his 2 girls that he has, if he were to be exiled?
I think it's a pretty selfish move on his part. He has 2 kids. Any good father wouldn't have ripped their eyes out, that's for sure. I mean, I'd want to see my kids grow up, but it's just me.
Yes, it's a very sad thing. I mean, it's not really understandable why he did that, but he did. So, we're going to take it back after these messages.
Send me somewhere far away.
Leave your children.
I don't want to.
Do not seek to be master in everything. for the things mastered do not follow you throughout life.
Sounds like a plan.
Welcome to Channel 6 News at 11 o'clock with Spartacus and
Leonidas.
our top story tonight, camels breaking out of the zoo.
Camels, really?
I'm here live at Yocasta's funeral, where a few friends and her loving husband, King Oedipus, are mourning the life and death of Queen Yocasta. Her body found just a few days ago.
Grieving indeed. Excuse me, little girl. How are you reacting to all this?
Stop flashing him a massage like in your hands.
That's kind of wet.